you're doing your underground mixtapes.
See.
And you're building up in the city.
Uh-huh.
At what point did the labels start to come knocking?
The labels, like, okay. Well, though, how long motherfucker been with Epic?
2012.
2012, okay, 2012. Before 2012, I think it was like, I ain't gonna stand, it was like 2011. Wasn't that Atlantic or some shit? Yeah. It was some guy from Atlantic. Success. Yeah, he had came and linked up with me and chopped it up with me or whatever, me and my brother.
Right. Because up until you got signed, it was like the spotlight wasn't on Chicago in terms of like one of the hot cities. Remember how like Houston had that run where like every Houston rapper was getting signed?
Yeah.
Like Chicago wasn't one of those cities at the time.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I say, bro. Until like when back like in 2010, 09, 08 and shit like that, like from goddamn it, we gonna say from 06, from 06 until like 2010 is when I was just putting out music.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like nonstop, like just put my shit out. That's when I was just like
mixtape after mixtape.
It was like to the point. Some of it wasn't even mixtapes. This is a lot of shit that it wasn't no mixtape. You got to think like I just was putting it out. I ain't even had no mixtape. My brother had mixtapes. It was, and then my first mixtape was called Boss Shit. But I had so much music I just gave away before that. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But that up until then it was like that. So all of everybody everybody you heard when it was like 2012, everybody you heard after is like, that's what they was listening to. Like if they got a deal after that, if you got a deal after 2012, you was listening to King Louie.
Right.
And that's all, cause that's all Chicago had at that point. Like no flex, I ain't trying to like toot my own horn, that's all they was listening to, like.
No, right. I mean, because before you got signed, I mean, you had Kanye.
Yeah,
but Kanye, he always repped Chicago, but he wasn't like living in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? He had already moved to New York and so forth.
It's shit. Motherfucker still knew he was from Chicago though.
Right, but I'm saying, but he wasn't literally in Chicago, in the streets of Chicago, putting out shit.
That's what I'm saying. Is from that, the only person that you saw from Chicago back then, like, as to me, and it's just cause I saw him, is the shit. It was really shit, the Twistas or the Crucial Conflicts.
Yeah, but they were older at this point, is what I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, but it's like nobody from here like that was that. You feel me? That was made you be like, and then I actually saw Bump too.
Yeah.
Like them people I saw, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. But when they start listening to me, like, I don't even think at that point I don't even think motherfuckers out west was really listening to Bump.
No, they really weren't. I mean, you heard his name.
No, I'm talking about in the city of Chicago.
Oh, on the west side.
If you was out west, and I ain't talking about West Coast, cause like Bump was fucking with motherfuckers. Like he was fucking with the heavies. I ain't gonna flex. Bump was fucking with that. But I'm talking about that's what I did. That's what I did. I personally could say I saw myself do it. The city of Chicago, I wasn't seeing like too many motherfuckers that was like new Bump out west. Like. He had it on the south and shit. Motherfuckers fuck with it, but like it's just like growing up. Like once Bump went to jail, like only thing motherfuckers would listen to is King Louie though.
Yeah.
For that, from goddamn it, them years. That's all people did. All the city was listening to, like, and then some of the city like on the south side, motherfucker had their friends. We listen to our guy. We just gonna listen to our guy. And then shit, I'm pretty sure like I had my guys but I was like the motherfucker Like the suburbs was listening to me, like shit out south was listening to me, up north was listening to me, the hundreds was listening to me. Everybody was listening to me at a point in time. I was the one that broke the code on motherfuckers. Like, yeah, we gonna start listening to everybody, like, cause at first motherfuckers won't listen to people's music.
So, labels started coming around.
Yeah.
You said Atlantic Records came around first.
Uh-huh.
And then you ended up signing with Epic.
Yeah.
Why Epic?
Shit. I at that point in time, it was just like the best look for me.
Right. Was L.A. Reid there at that time?
No, not at that. I ain't gonna flex. I never met L.A. Reid. I met Aaron Reid a few times. I seen him a few times. He was always in
Right.
studio.
Because L.A. Reid was at Def Jam at the time.
No, he was with Epic.
Oh, he was with Epic
Yeah.
already. Okay. But you never met him.
Never. I said I never met him. No.
Okay.
Personally.
But they gave you the best deal.
Yeah.
So
No, I ain't even gonna say the best. It was just like back then. I was like a shorty shit. I was just like, you feel me? Like I was, cause the first Atlantic, that shit ain't really, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Epic thing, it was best opportunity for me at the time.
what changed after you signed that deal?
As far like ain't shit really changed. Like like what?
You're still doing the same shit?
No,
I mean, like,
no,
I mean,
I can't do the same thing as I used to. Like shit changed like that.
well, after you signed, did they start putting resources behind you, or they just sort of like, okay, you sign, do your own thing, we're gonna see what happens?
With this, as far as that, it's still same shit. Like, with man, I'm still grinding on my own. Cause I actually was signed with Lawless Inc. That kind of fucked me up. That's what kind of fucked me up.
Production company?
Yeah.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
so they're the middleman.
So, you feel me? And that's what fucking me up with the Epic thing.
Uh-huh.
And I'm actually getting better relationships with Epic now. So everything's smoothing out. That's what the halt was with me with that.
Okay, because the checks were going through the production company first, and then it would go to you after.
Just not even the checks, just bumping head like people we can see eye to eye.
So you signed to Epic, and Chicago still isn't really buzzing yet. But then when Kanye did the I Don't Like remix, suddenly I felt like you had this huge spotlight on Chicago.
Yeah.
Would you agree with me?
Yeah.
Once, and that was Chief Keef's song.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
And then, you had Kanye, who was like one of the biggest artists in the world, get behind it. I felt like, what did you feel started to change in Chicago once Chief Keef hit, and I felt like there was just this big spotlight on everything Chicago? Because you were already established and already doing your shit.
Really, like, the thing that changed is, if you from Chicago, you just know, like, it's just, this shit seemed like, it shit seemed like some type of drug or some type of shit. Like people in the city got like hooked to. Cause ain't shit changed really. Like in LA, you can go goddamn into a Epic office. Ain't shit in Chicago like only like more like they do more movies and shit in Chicago, TV shows in Chicago. Ain't shit really changed in Chicago like to the point. It's just people just hooked on like media, what's going on in the media. But other than that, ain't shit changed in Chicago. They make more motherfucking like clowns or whatever. Like people make fools out of themselves and shit, trying to be somebody they ain't. But there's nothing really in Chicago. That's why I say like, ain't shit in Chicago changed. But the people like the people have changed. Like,
well, but I feel like after that happened, people started fucking with Chicago music. Period. You see what I'm saying? It's like like you start having like Chicago is sort of a special place where you don't really see this in other places where you have all these artists that are independent, got no record deals, but they drop a video, 1 million views, 2 million views, 3 million views. Like, you got so many dudes that are, and it's not just Chicago, obviously. It's like people from other areas are fucking with it, but you have so many artists that are, from the Little Mouses to the Chief Keefs to the Dirks to the Reeses to the Ludfos to the, you know what I mean? Like you could name, like, I feel like 50 artists that could drop a video and get 1 million views right off the bat. Where you go to places like LA, you might have like maybe 10 rappers that are popping like that. You go to, you go to New York, there might be 5 to 10 rappers like that. But in Chicago, you just got a bunch of dudes that have their own fan bases.
I wouldn't say that, Chicago hasn't been, it ain't been on as long as everything else. You feel me? Like,
well, I mean,
only thing you on some real shit. Only thing you had from here, you had Common.
Yeah, but Common's been around since like the '90s.
That's what I'm trying to say. So we're gonna give it back to the '90s. Common. Yeah, like we can even say the Brat. We can say the Brat. You feel me? Shit, R. Kelly.
Yeah, that's R&B. That's not rap.
We gonna just, cause shit, motherfuckers who like, shit, look, Drake. That's R&B. He R&B.
Sort of.
So we gonna say Kel, shit. That's only 3 people, shit, I just named. Who else we can name?
Out of Chicago?
Yeah, like that's old.
That's older? Yeah, I mean, you got Kanye, Common, Twista.
Twista, we've been talking about him.
Yeah.
Because he's still in.
Right.
You feel me? That's only 4 people, 5 people,
right,
bro.
But I'm saying,
you got hella LA people that's been music.
Yeah.
You got hella Atlanta people that's been music. They've molded music to the point that you think New York, you think they are what music is supposed to be. You feel me?
Yeah.
So when you see a bunch of motherfuckers that you got, R. Kelly, he raw as hell. It's like he one of the best. You feel me?
I agree.
Like, look, Kanye, genius.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm off Lupe Fiasco, he good.
Yeah.
Everybody that you get at a point in time.
But these are all people who have major labels behind them.
No, I understand that, but what I'm saying is, like, at the end of the day, like, you just got me off what I was trying to cook, the point I was trying to make. Like, this shit is new to people. Like, that's why it seemed like that. It's because if you go to New York, like, you'll see some motherfuckers that's talented too. But it's like the Chicago shit to me, it's like gumbo. It ain't been enough to mold you to be like, that's what Chicago is. Or you can't give a person like Chicago, you can't be like, that's Chicago music. Like the motherfucker, look who the top Chicago person is, Chance. The rapper, you feel me? But all people used to know about was fucking drill music, bro.
Right, and Chance is like the opposite of that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So it's like, you don't know what Chicago music is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why like, you ain't even seen everything. That's why it is what it is. It's been so, everybody else been like, you had actors and all that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? That probably was Chicago, but only rappers and shit, people that mold like the music world, the like actual artists, like the people you listen to and shit, not even the writers and no shit, like just the real, the actual artists. It ain't been too many of them from Chicago.